You know, it could be things like going for a walk, you know, go out and do 10 breaths outside, jump up and down on a trampoline, you know, lots of different things that could be used to support that they might not be aware of, or at the time they might not think, because they're in a different, you know, they're not in the mindset to think, how can I support my daughter through this challenging time that she's experiencing? So my daughter's my why. And the reason, I'm sorry, I'm totally blethering, Cuddy. I just go on a wee explanation
here. Fine, I love it.
So the reason it's called Happy Thought Squad is because when my two were wee, we used to put them, when we put them to their beds, we would touch foreheads, close our eyes, count to 10, and I would say, right, think happy thoughts. So we'd shut our eyes, count to 10, and think happy things from that day. And so that's where Happy Thought Squad came from. And so at the moment, I am launching at the end of May. So I'm just chatting to people like you and networking and sharing my message, and just, yeah, it's exciting. It's something totally different. I never thought when I was leaving school I would be, you know, setting up a business, setting up, you know, what I have created so far. I'm really quite excited by it, and the feedback that I'm getting has been great. I've had testers in my primary. I've got 2 boxes. I've got a primary box aged for 7 to 12, and I've got a teenage box aged for 13 to 16. So the feedback's been quite positive. So yeah, so I think it can be a real support for families.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing. And I know that we did I always do a little 5-minute prep before we do the podcast, but apart from that, it's all is quite fresh and live. You did say you didn't want to share anything about your daughter's story, because that's her story. So, and I think that's really admirable, by the way. Thank you so much for saying that.